Hey, thanks for tuning in. This is Rosie Kelly, retired ski and snowboard instructor, coming to you today from the Zugspitze ski area near Garmisch in Germany. And it is another super wonderful, wunderbar day here. I've been in Garmisch for 3 months now, and I'm going to share some info with you that's hopefully helpful, and I thank you for tuning in. I flew from New York City, JFK, to Munich December 31st, and I got a round-trip ticket for $500 for an extra $50 able to ship my snowboard each way. If I was coming just for a week or two, I probably would have rented right here at the ski area. When I arrived in Munich, I hopped on the Flixbus, which was only about $15, and that took me directly to the Garmisch train station, the Bahnhof. And from there, you can easily grab a taxi or hop on one of the many local buses that takes you everywhere you need to go. The first night I stayed in a youth hostel, and that was about $30 for the night, and that was just a few minutes from the jumping arena here in Garmisch, the ski jumping arena. Next day I moved into my apartment, which was a really great deal. That ended up being only about $33 a night. And how did I find that? I went to booking.com, found a place that looked reasonable, wrote an email directly to that place. They responded, they gave me a rate for 1 day, 1 week, and so forth. And then I said, well, what about if I stayed 2 months? What about if I stayed 3 months? And by then the rate was cut in half. So it has been a super deal in my apartment, where I have a pretty nice sized bedroom, living room, supersized TV, all kinds of TV channels, internet, beautiful bathroom, and a small kitchen, which is really great because just a few minutes from my apartment is a supermarket. I go there, grab whatever I need, come home, cook it, and I spend very little money on food in the evenings. So that has worked out super for me. As far as the ticket options, as far as I know, there's 3 different season options, and that would include the first one being just skiing and snowboarding, Garmish Classic. And if you're only staying a couple of weeks, you might want to just consider that. That's about €400. The next option, which I think is definitely worthwhile, includes Garmish Classic plus the Zugspitze, which is where I am at today, which always has consistent skiing and riding, lots of fresh powder all the time, unbelievable views, and it has just been one of my favorite places. The third option includes Garmisch Classic, as well as the Zugspitze and the Tiroler Zugspitze Arena. And for that, that's just around €600. That's the one that I ended up purchasing, and I'm very happy with that. As far as I can tell, I've probably spent less than $10 a day on snowboarding, and the conditions have been consistently super, and there has hardly ever been any wait on any of the lifts here. So Garmisch is really a great place, centrally located. Also, if you want to do tourist stuff, if you want to go to Innsbruck, Salzburg, or if you want to go see Neuschwanstein Castle and Füssen, so many other things you can do. Or if you want to hop on the train back to Munich for more cultural kinds of activities. As far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty happy just snowboarding here, and I have been cross-country skiing once or twice a week as the trails around Garmisch, and also in places like Oberammergau, Krün, and places like that have had incredible cross-country trails, groomed and tracked, and they have been free. So that has been really fun to switch up from the snowboarding every now and then. Would I do it again? Yeah, Garmisch is a great place, and I have had a super time here. There's been so many different options for the gondola, schlep lift, T-bars, chairlifts, heated chairlifts, and all of that. As far as getting around, part of my apartment fee, I've had to pay €3 a day, but that's given me unlimited bus use. So I walk out my door, 60 steps to the bus stop. I hop on that, takes me directly to the Kreuzeckbahn, and there I can pick up the gondola, or I can hop on the cog railway to come up here to snowboard this. How incredible is that? I've also very often gone to Tirol, to the Zugspitze Arena, and from the center of town, from Marienplatz, I hop on a free bus for skiers and riders. Takes you to Ehrwald Bahnhof, and from that Ehrwald train station, there's numerous buses that take you to Wetterstein, Lermoos, Biberwehr, Ehrwald, and a few other places. So there is no shortage of trails, there is no shortage of variety, and for €600 for the whole season, I am very, very happy. Well, I hope this has given you some good info and maybe inspired you to come and spend the winter here. It's been super for me. I think my German is fairly good by now. And I've tried to just practice my German everywhere I go. But you know what? If you don't speak any German, just getting by in English is fine. They're geared towards tourists, and you don't have any problem getting around. But for me, it's just been one extra perk. So I need to go out and snowboard. It is a beautiful day. I hope you're enjoying the rest of the winter. And why not consider spending a winter or a couple of weeks in Garmish? So, alles geht gut hier. Hoffentlich hast du auch ein schönes Tag. Viel Spaß. Love life. Live it to the fullest. We don't know how long we've got, so just go out there and enjoy it. And thanks for tuning in. See ya. Bye.